Hi sisters, it's your girl ok.Sthe, and I'm back at it again with another motherfucking lit video, and that's on period. Okay, so today, as you can see by the title, we are doing a girl talk, sort of 6th edition if you can put it that way. So basically I'll be tackling all the topics that we're mostly uncomfortable to speak about, or you might be scared to ask your parents, or whatever the case may be basically. But let's get straight into it because I'm so excited. I don't know, this topic always excites me. Like, guys, even in LO when we use, like, oh my gosh, let's just get into it. Okay, so I'll be applying a face mask during this whole thing because that's just the day today for me to apply my face mask. Okay, so the first point is shaving down there. What I think about it is never do it if a nigga told you to do it, okay? Never do it if a guy like told you to do it. Always do it for yourself. If you feel like it's hygienic for you to shave, then you should definitely shave. But never do it because a nigga said, girl, I can't stand puberty. No, guys, puberty is something that is very much common, something that's very much natural, something that everyone goes through. So if a guy thinks they're old enough to do the nasty, then surely they should be old enough to understand that every girl grows hair and they also grow hair, but they never shave their hair. So please explain to me, because I'm not understanding. Gucci, why do you think it's okay to tell me to shave if you ain't gonna shave? Understand? So never feel forced or pressured to shave, especially if the nigga that tells you to do it doesn't do it. Understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Personally, it's all I think about that. Okay, flicking the bean. So flicking the bean, I feel like everybody knows, but in case you don't know, it basically means masturbation. My thoughts on flicking the bean is basically it's okay to do it because there's this thing where it's like unspoken, and we all know that once you hit puberty you're gonna start like developing feelings, developing hormones and all of that. So surely you're gonna feel horny, and it's normal to want to feel like you want to touch yourself, understand? And I feel like it's a good thing to do, like touching yourself before you let anybody else touch you, feel you, taste you, whatever. You should be the one that already knows your body, understand your body, so that you will know what you like, what you don't like, and so that you will know how far you can go and like what you're gonna allow a nigga to do. Basically, that's how I feel about it. So I feel like it's something that shouldn't be shamed. A lot of people actually do it, but they don't talk about it because they feel like understand, but it's something that's very common. If you're like young and feel like you want to do it, then go ahead, because honey, yeah, that's all I feel. That's what I think about inansika masturbate. Basically it's like learning about your body before anything else, understand what I'm saying? So go ahead, go for it, honey. Losing your virginity. Basically, guys, you know, this topic for me, it's really, I don't know how to feel about it, but I feel like losing your virginity, please do it when you're ready. And I promise you, if you haven't done it, I feel like everybody who has already done it will vouch for me, but I feel like it's not that serious. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not like you wake up the next day feeling like a woman, feeling like you can conquer the world, or feeling like some type of way. If anything, it's very uncomfortable the first time you do it, and it might hurt a little depending on if you aren't comfortable enough, or if your body's tense and you're not relaxed. That's when it becomes more painful. But yeah, it is bound to be uncomfortable. I don't think it's hurt. Like, it's obviously something that you've never done before, so it'll definitely feel uncomfortable. And especially if the person that you're doing it with, make sure that you're doing it to the person that understands that it's your first time, and they should be gentle with you and they should be slow with you, not someone who try and show off, or I don't know, do other things, because then it becomes more painful, because they here to show off basically, you know. So do it with someone that's gonna take their time with you, that's gonna be gentle, that's gonna understand that it is your first time. Understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And I feel like always use protection. Like, even if it's not up losing your virginity, if you are active, yeah, you must always use protection, because yes, you might be on birth control and everything, but STDs are something that is very real, very common, and the statistics are quite shocking. So you don't want to be part of that. And so yeah, just use protection just for a sec. Even if I don't care how much that guy is gonna beg you to hit it raw. First of all, you don't want to get pregnant at a young age, because I feel like that is something I don't think anybody plans for it, especially at a young age, but it does happen. And once it has happened, it has happened. You can't judge someone for it. You can't I don't like this. You can't judge someone for it, and it has happened. So like, instead of trying to shame someone or doing all that shit, you should understand. And also another thing is that it's like an additional cost on your parents. Like, you must first look at your situation at home and understand that you don't want to put more pressure on your parents, because as it is, they're already trying hard to make ends meet, you know, trying hard to give you the best and everything, and now you're gonna bring someone else into the world, and now it's gonna be, you know, a tricky situation. And it often, like, it, I don't know, I don't want to say it ruins relationships with, like, you basically no longer a kid. Like, you're no longer, you must now think, like, you can't put yourself first anymore, because now there's someone that depends on you, someone that, you know, basically depends on you, so you can't really let them down and all that. So I feel like, yeah, you should first think up, like, if you're gonna have it, make sure that you use protection, because other consequences honestly aren't the best, and you don't want to be that person who adds inking to your parents. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas if it has already happened and you've encountered teenage pregnancy, it's not the end of the world. I personally know a lot of people that have had kids but are thriving because they understand what had happened, and they're working hard to make sure that they provide for the children, you know, everything works out. It definitely changes you. I think if anything, you become a better person. But let's not test the waters in that. You still want to go groove, you still want to travel, you still want to do a lot of things, so slow down up, ne? And dating at a young age, let me tell you guys, ne, Mina personally, I feel like if you it's okay to date. It's actually perfect. It's a good thing to do, because you learn a lot more about yourself. As much as they say if you want to learn about yourself, you must take time off dating and all of that. Whereas guys, it shows you how you really deal with things. Like, because guys, now if you are in a relationship with someone, obviously it's no longer me alone. Yes, you have a life outside of that person, but it's like us, you understand? So like, a lot of things you must be considered with. Like, maybe if you wanna post something, you must first, like, you must take into account how your partner would feel about that, né? And also put yourself in a position whereas, like, you like, what if he posted that, how would I feel? What if she posted that, how would I feel? Understand? It's no longer a thing of it's only you, you know, it's you and someone else. So it teaches you a lot about yourself too, how you handle problems, how you know, deal with certain situations, how you are when you aren't alone, how you get vulnerable, you know, all of that things. So I feel like it's okay to date, because you do learn a lot about yourself. But one thing that you mustn't do is think that you're gonna get married to your partner, especially when you're still in high school. Some people do it, but like, what are the odds of that? Because I feel like my problem was that I always like expected this person to be like 100%, and I wanna give, like, I always expect him to get what I give, you understand? Whereas some people, guys, we're young, you want to experiment, you want to have fun, you want to have the best experience, like best high school experience too. So you can't be expecting someone to like treat you like like a wife basically, and now you can't be performing wife duties to like boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you must date, but don't have too many expectations. Just take it as it's you basically experiencing new things, experimenting with other things, and having fun, understand? Having someone to call you before you sleep, you know, having someone call you baby and all of that, you know, but don't take it too deep and too, because that's when it really fucks you up. And also be like, I don't know, routine. Always put yourself first in everything that you do. Always put yourself first, because I've seen with a lot of high school relationships, like, a girl will let the nigga play her like 5 times, cheat on her 5 times, I don't know, hit her like couple of times, abuse her and everything, and she'll still go back to the nigga like 100 times. But when a friend does one thing, then it's already cutting them off, toxic friendship and all of that. But where's the same energy with the nigga when they do that? You understand? So as much as it is okay to be selective with the people you hang around with, or to choose peace, choose sanity, like to always try and keep yourself sane, at the same time have that same energy when it comes to your boyfriend. As much as you're gonna say, no, she ain't give me what he give me, but girl, that's your best friend. Like, don't let a nigga come in between you, because it definitely won't end up good. Because a lot of the times, guys, when you allow a nigga to get in thingy, just never allow a nigga to, especially with someone that you've been friends with for a long time, someone that you trust, someone that you know. Don't it's not a good thing to do. Okay, let's talk about periods, guys. This thing, it's gonna make me mad. I'm getting mad. Yeah. But I just feel like periods, something that are the most natural thing that could ever happen to a girl. Yeah. So people that shame it, just make it make sense to me, because I don't understand. Because it's one of the most natural things. It's natural. You can't control it. You can't decide whether you want to have it or not. Like, literally, guys, I feel like we don't talk about it as often. Sometimes you're not comfortable, because especially if you getting your period like at a young age, if you start your period at a young age, whereas like most of your peers haven't started it, it's really a weird experience at the beginning, because it's something that you're not used to. And why is everyone around you not having it? Is something wrong with you? You know, you're asking yourself all those questions, whereas in reality we all obviously have different bodies, things take different times, like everyone gets theirs at a different time than someone else, you know, and it's the most natural thing, believe me. And if someone doesn't understand that, then there is a problem. Like, I've seen some boys get grossed out about periods. Like, are you like 5 years old? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's the most natural thing that could ever possibly happen to a girl. So if you're gonna come on here acting, I don't know, some type of way, you need to grow up. Grow the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so guys, my mosque is done and we've had a young girl talk. Yeah guys, that was it for today. Just a young girl talk. This is the first girl talk that I've ever done on my channel, and obviously I decided to go in hard because that's just what I do. And yeah, if this is obviously my personal point of view on things, if you disagree, it's okay. Everyone has like different perspectives on things, different points of view and all of that, and by no way or means or how, like, I don't mean to shame anybody. I'll never do that. This is like a judgmental free zone. I don't want anybody coming on my comments with judgments, especially negative judgments, because nobody needs that. People are going through shit as it is. Nobody needs you to make it worse for them by putting your 2 cents that is negative, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, thank you so much, my sisters, for watching. I'll see you guys with another girl chat soon, now that this is obviously done. See you in my next lit banger.